Hello, kittens. So, today, I went back and forth over this a few times and trying to decide what I was going to do. And it is definitely going to be, I think I've got it figured out. So, as the title says, we'll do a breakdown of the test trials and discuss my favorite cars and tracks. And actually, we'll play through some of those here coming up shortly. And so I think what I've decided to do, in fact, let's just go over there right now. So this is not one of them. This is actually the Speedbird GT. And I'm just leaving it on this screen for right now because YouTube, so YouTube will select thumbnails for you. And the other channels that I do, I actually have software so I can pick my own basic screenshot, an actual shot from the whatever the stuff is. And but when I launched this channel is not included in those. When I launched it, I had never intended to use anything other than the Resident Evil typing on the logo background. So the way that turned out, now that that was the first run, and now that I relaunched it, I kind of like to have the capability of being able to change stuff. And it's super irritating to me that fucking YouTube, like they could just easily add that. And right now we're hearing a lot of bitching about YouTube and them throttling views and ad blockers and AI bullshit, the trash fucking videos that we see and so on. They could very easily add that. Like, I don't understand why they don't. But I don't have like a Photoshop or anything like that. And I could probably figure it out to make it workable, but like, that's not, I don't want to spend time fucking around with thumbnails, and I can't, I'm not making money to pay enough to do it with somebody. So we're just going to sit on a screen like this, hoping against fuck. Then we're not doing any of the tournaments or any of that shit today because that just confuses YouTube, apparently. Almost 6 fucking hours of footage, and those YouTube's AI chooses a fucking throwaway thing in the fucking beginning of the video. It's just like, there is so much stuff. Every one of the thumbnails, for the most part, not every one, but a lot of the thumbnails that you see that where I let YouTube's thumbnail just kind of stay there is almost always, not always, but almost always from the beginning, the early parts of the video. And so here we are in the early part of the video, and this would at least be a decent thumbnail. We got Bugbear, we've got the Speedbird GT. This is not one of my favorite cars, either one of them, the Speedbird or the Speedbird GT. But this is a good enough thumbnail, and this actually is vaguely similar to a car I myself personally once owned a long time ago. And yeah, it's good. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So let me talk a little bit about what we're going to do today. So we're going to go through the breakdown. In fact, actually, I'll just start that right now. So there are 115 tracks across 45 different arenas or venues or areas. And I chose 6 tracks total for the testing. So we ran all 80 cars on those 6 tracks, and I put the AI on expert and ran the car against itself, basically. So that way we were trying to get a good overall general sort of thing. And I know there's other videos that do this with, they do it with stuff like BeamNG. And by the way, so at the end of October, the Recreation is coming out, which to me looks a lot like Wreckfest in a BeamNG setting where you can customize fucking everything in it. I don't know. I probably am not going to be popular enough to dive down that rabbit hole, because I can see that would just be like, I would be doing nothing else other than that, just streaming and then fucking around with testing it and trying to come up with videos of me testing it. And that shit's really boring on stream. So it would probably be a bunch of compilation videos, but that's all I would do. I don't think I would have really time to stream. And a lot of those guys don't actually do streaming. They just do edited videos at the end of the day. You know, once it's all said and done, they just kind of sort of chop stuff up and throw it out there. And I was debating doing that for this as well, but elected not to. So anyway, it was 8 full days of streaming, and the longest day I think was like 8.5 hours. Generally, the days I think were closer to probably 5 or 6 hours. So if you do the very rough math of saying, okay, well, half an hour per car, that's 40 hours. It was easily 40 hours of testing. It was probably more than that, actually, but easily that. Actually, it was probably over. It was definitely over that. It would probably be more like, I would say we'd be pushing 50 plus hours probably of the testing. It just, you know, a lot of it depended on whether we'd have humans coming into I did all of this on a public server. So 8 days of streaming, every single day was on a public server open to anybody on the Wreckfest PlayStation. And there was different qualifiers for just depending on what the cars were. I went through every single type that existed as well. The entire premise and everything is in the video description of the VODs, which is available on the YouTube channel if you want to go through any of those. But I did it by type. It was just easier to kind of do the testing that way. And you can see exactly how many cars are in each type. It's been well over a year, if not more, since the last update came from Bugbear onto Wreckfest. So I think that is, at this point, probably finished. And they're also, I mean, Wreckfest 2 is in early access, so it doesn't make any sense. Okay, so of those 80 cars, there were 11 of them total. 11 total that got 3 at a cumulative score of 3 or higher. And of those 11, which we will go through here momentarily, of those 11, there were only 8. There were only 8. So 1/10 of all the cars that were 3 or higher, well, of the 80, but there were 8 total that were 3 or higher that did not have a DNF. So we'll crank through those here. Actually, we'll get into it right now. We'll start taking a look at those cars. So I can't do it by class because at the conclusion of yesterday's broadcast, I went through and, like I said, I was planning on, I did some upgrades, I did some downgrades. I basically just kind of played around with everything. So a lot of stuff got changed from when it was tested, but the testing's over. So the first one that was 3 or higher is this one. No, this one. The Cardinal. So the Cardinal is this Crown Vic. We have a lot of, almost all of these are older cars because the new cars with all the crumple zones and shit just won't take this kind of beating. Like, there's no point in even bothering. So this one has not had any upgrades. This is not one of my favorite cars. This is a very okay-ish car. But it's almost like I almost never take this. So I probably am not ever going to. So we just kind of leave that here. But this one was one of the DNF cars, the only one in full size of that number I mentioned earlier. So this one had 3 cumulative, and part of that was because of a DNF. So this one was one of 2 entries from the wagons. This one is the Hammerhead, and this one was 3 with 0 DNFs. I don't like driving this car. I don't find this very fun to play with, but I can't deny that it was very respectable, very respectable result as far as all that goes. So moving on to the next one, we have, let's see, where is it? A lot of these are an A now. So I gotta find where all these cars went. And that's why I was debating actually editing this rather than me just kind of scrolling through cars. But so here's the next one, the El Matador. This one I do like a lot. It's not as good as I wish it was, but I really like this old El Camino. I like driving this thing. This is fun. I don't know why I find it so fun, but I do. So the El Camino was the other one in the wagon series. This one was also 3, and this one also did not have any DNFs at all. And a lot of these cars are going to be A now because I did, like I said, a lot of upgrading, a lot of downgrading. Let's see. What else is here? Oh, here is Sweeper. Sweeper's the next one. So Sweeper is, there were 3 mid-size cars, and this is one of them. This was a cumulative of 3 with a DNF. But I changed the paint on this because I hated the other paint. I don't know. I still am not sure what car this is. Like the wheels sort of remind me of a Charger, but I don't know what this actually is. But this car is a decent car. It's still not one of my favorites, but I don't dislike this car at all. Like I don't mind taking this one. Okay, so the next one was from there. We got let's see. So wagons are done. There's only one special. And we'll get to that here shortly. Let's see. Oh, this is the other. Okay, so this is the other, the mid-size cars. This one was also came in at 3 total. This one did not have a DNF though, unlike the Sweeper and the other car that I haven't gotten to yet. I don't like this car as much though. The Killer Bee is not to me a very fun car to drive. Hellvester is the only one. Hellvester is the only one from the specialty class, and this one was 3 with no DNFs at all. So it definitely upgrades the shitty Harvester by a lot. But it still sucks to drive. So, Grand Duke is next. Grand Duke is another car I don't like particularly well. This is I think a Chrysler Imperial is what they have said this is. This one was 3 with no DNFs. It is better than I was thinking it was. I still don't really enjoy it though, and partially it's just because I played it in tournaments so many times and had the fucking front wheels come off, and the car is bricked at that point. So the limo, conversely, is one of my favorites, and the limo was the only car out of 80. This is the only car that got that won all 6 of its races. The limo. This one went undefeated throughout the only one that did. This is fun. It's a fun car to drive. Okay, we also have the Hornet. So the Hornet was this was one of the, it's a BMW something. This was one of the got a new paint job now too. This was one of the cars that it wound up with 3, but that was because I had to disqualify a race. And it also let's see, I threw out one of the races, and then I threw out one of the DNFs. Because I think this one I DNF'd because of a timeout in the wrecking yard. So I threw that out. And then one of the races it won was only 3 laps. So or 5 laps rather than the 8 it was supposed to be. So I threw that out as well. It still wound up with 3, which is 3 out of 4, which is one of the better winning percentages actually of any of the car. I mean, winning, it's not really a competition, but as far as testing, it definitely came out nice. This was one of the cars, actually one of 2 cars I was one of 3 cars I was really impressed with during the testing, and one I was not previously familiar with. So really good car there. We've got this one, the Bullet. So Bullet was this was one of the only car, in fact, actually out of the testing that was higher than the 3 outside of the limo. This one came out with a 4, and very clearly a Dodge Charger. And this one actually I liked a lot more than I thought it was. So this one was one that got some of the upgrade magic. And then we have one more car that is 3 or higher, and let's find it. Where are you? Here you are. And that is this one, the Speed Demon. Which was a car I really liked before, but I had a lot of fun testing this as well. So that was it. That was the 8 cars that finished 3 or higher. Sorry, the 11 cars rather, that finished 3 or higher after all the testing. After all is said and done. And of course, all this you can go through any of the VODs and look through the descriptions to find all of this stuff as well. Find all this information. It's all pretty meticulously documented. All right, so what I decide I'm going to do is whatever class the car is, I'll let the AI also race at that. And the first one we're going to do is going to involve the Gatecrasher. One of my favorite cars. I don't know why. I just like, sometimes people ask me, they'll say, what's the best car in the game? And I think it depends on what you're trying to do. Like, if you're trying to get enjoyment out of the game, it's whatever car you connect with. Whatever car you like to the extent that you're invested in it, and you'll spend time playing around with it to kind of see, how it handles and so on. I mean, certain ones are definitely better than others, but that was kind of the purpose too of all that testing, was to find out. And you can see my credits. So I spent a lot of money, a lot of money after all that. I went from 300,000 to 225,000. So I've still got just oodles of cash. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to go to, there's 16 tracks, and I'm just going to run 16 today. We're not doing it on any servers or anything like that. It's just going to all be me racing bots. That way I don't have to wait for people. This video is honestly more like a victory lap than, why did I go to multiplayer, than anything else. So here is all 45 of the areas. Most of these we will not be doing, but I will comment on them. So we're going to start with Big Valley. Big Valley is one of 2 areas that has 2 tracks in this. The first of which is going to be the open. So we can see there are 6 here, 6 possible. I don't like the figure 8 here. I don't like the smaller demolition. The smaller demolition is okay. I don't like the inner oval particularly, because I like the outer oval, so I can play fast and loose with cutting the track. The outer loop oval is really good for crashes. A lot of people like this one. I think this is just okay. Outer oval is one of my favorites. This was the first testing track, which we will get to momentarily, but we're going to go to the open area first, and we are not having 23. We're going to have 11. So there's going to be a field of 12 total. And I thought I would do that. Otherwise, it would just take forever. So we're going to leave everything on random. Let's see, where can I? Okay, we have the AI and expert. This is just to kind of play around with the track and stuff, and just go through my favorite tracks. That's the whole kit and caboodle here. So it is probably going to be a shorter stream. And if, just depending on if anyone is interested in my favorite tracks, there will be, by the way, all the data-ish stuff that I'm talking about here will be also in the description for the VOD, in case you missed this live. Uh-oh. Hold on. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't hear anything. Okay. Oh boy, we have a semi. Ugh. Anyway, so this this car, I haven't tuned it for this, but I like to get to be in areas where I can get a full head of steam with this car. This thing will pack a wall up when you get high speed going. Let's see, we're down one already. Somebody took a sunrise super, I think. You see, it's a little slow to rev. Oh my god. Oh no, no, go away. Damn it. Leave me alone. Oh no. The big boys are coming out to play. I don't want them to do that. Oh, we'll hit this one up. We'll take the cheap wrecks where we can. Thank you. There's another one. About that one right now. Oh my god, he got an outlaw. That's one of the worst cars you can have here. You bastard. Alright, where is everybody? Okay, I don't know why you did that. Damn it. Back here. Thank you. Okay, we have one left. I think it's that fucking semi. Where is that thing? Oh, it's behind me. Kid, come on. He's trying to. He wants my behind. I shan't let you have it, sir. Oh, there you are. Okay, there's 6 of them. Very nice. Very nice. So we had 4 other A's, 3 B's. So we had a step van, a big rig, a Hellvester, yeah, we had 3 kind of gnarly ones. Hammerheads can be a bit of a chore, and hotshot as well. Okay, that was the the Big Valley Open demo area, one of my favorite demo areas. And there are, all this will be listed out. There's not a whole lot of demo areas. I like the racing tracks to an extent where you can, just get up a good head of speed and run into people. Like, that's what I really like. Okay, so I have chosen different cars for all of these. So the next one, we are going to go with the Raven. And oops. Oh, that's fine. So the Raven, where this is a speed, I think we're going to want to go. Let me see here. So we're going to put everything in class no higher than this one. At the demos and on the tracks where it doesn't matter, we're not going to do that. But I don't like. So if somebody comes in here with the Rocket RX, I will never be able to catch them. All right, so we're going to do 10 laps on this track. We'll get a little bit of that goodie action going. And I don't like those the ABS and all the other stuff. I just leave it wherever it was. Normally, I don't really mess with any of that. I don't care. This is the high speed track where I go to test all the top ends of every vehicle. Okay. So with all of us in B class, we'll see how the Raven doth fly. So this is one of my favorites also. And this car I like, even though it's not as good as I think it is. That was one of the things I was able to discover in the course of all this was, what the hell? You fucking prick. What was that for? I guess we're going to start dead last. All right, well, that's fine. We'll have a little challenge here. The Raven is a GNX or a Grand National T-Type. I don't know which. But like the qualities of that vehicle, I don't think got translated. Like the body shell that very definitely did, but I don't think the actual the unique aspects of that vehicle did. So this one, and it's a good thing too, because that one they actually added a fuel kill to it, so that it wouldn't just annihilate the Corvettes, which it would anyway on acceleration, but they were worried about the top end. They're like, oh, it's still a top end. With 10 laps, I should have plenty of time here. Okay, we have a, what is that, GTR? Supra, maybe? Oh, is that the Razor? It might be the Razor. I think it is. Oh, that's cool. That's right. We're just going to cut the track. I don't know if I'm going to wind up winning everything today. That was kind of the other question too. I mean, a lot of these tracks I've run over and over again. Including, so it was 480 times. After today's video, it'll be this whole. I mean, this isn't really part of that series. This is just a video of, I really just wanted to show off my favorite cars. And my favorite track. So. And I'm doing it the wrong way. Actually, I need to change this. We'll go back and look at the Raven. We'll go back and look at well, we already looked at Gatecrasher, but we'll go back and look at Gatecrasher again. So if these were all A cars, I never ever would have caught them. All right, so we had, yeah, it was a Razor. We had Hammerhead, Bulldog, Gorbies, another Raven, Hotshot, Gatecrasher. That's not a racer. Sweeper and Nexus RX can be fast. Wingman isn't particularly. Okay. Let me back out of this, and we'll go back to the thing here. This is why I was thinking about editing everything. As well, here's a Raven. So and I don't really have favorites in any particular order. So you can see this definitely is a Buick Grand National T-Type, very similar to the Buick Regal. Actually, that was a Regal. And then similar to the LeSabres also. Oldsmobile, one of the Cutlass Supreme, I think, might have been similar as well. GM used this body type for a few different vehicles, but this is how mine is all dolled up. And while we're at it, let's go take a look here at the Gatecrasher. And we'll look at the next one as well. So there's the Gatecrasher. This just battered, thoroughly abused thing. This kind of actually looks... I think it's Monte Carlo is what they said it was, but I mean, it does have some of the body lines of... There's a Pontiac Grand Prix or something that wasn't too dissimilar to this. Just these big, heavy, tanky cars. But this is, I would never want that vehicle actually in real life, but I love this thing. This thing is a lot of fun. Okay, so that was the first two races and the first two cars, first two arenas. So the next one we're going to do is, where are you? The Speed Demon. Speed Demon is, okay, I was going to show it off. The Speed Demon, I didn't really change anything, actually. This is another car I haven't changed anything on. So when you saw this during testing, it is the same paint job as before. Yeah, I think it's like a 240 SX or something like that, maybe. A Nissan. I'm not 100% on that, but pretty cool car. I've always liked this one. I really enjoyed actually testing it. That was a lot of fun. So we're going to go to Bloomfield. Bloomfield is the next one. And the figure 8 here, I do like quite a bit as well. But it's not one of my favorites. The dirt oval is. The dirt oval is a lot of fun to race. So we'll jump on here with this one. I think this one did fairly well in loose traction stuff, so. All right. I can get a little wild and woolly here. Oh, my traction. Where did it go? My God, we might be eating shit here. Oh, I might have chosen wrong with this car. Let's go visit the ambulance. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just keep changing cars till I find one that wins. This one's a little too light in the ass end, I'm afraid. Of course, also, I haven't raced this a whole bunch of times either. I do like this track, though. This track is really fun. Oh, a couple, is that 2 sweepers? Looks like it. Ow. It is 2 sweepers. It's very short. I actually should have set the laps up higher on this one. It's a very, very short track. That's all right. Oh, Star Beast. God, how embarrassing. Oh, there's another speed demon here. 2 sweepers. I like this car. This car is fun. This is probably not the best track for it, but that's all right. Okay, so actually, can I? Okay. Can I? Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can do this from this screen here, so I don't have to keep switching. I don't think I can though. Oh, I can. Okay, so the Bullet is one that I went through and changed the paint job. So you can see it's this sort of, I changed the rims. I changed the front bumper. I actually took a bunch of, which is kind of dumb that I'm running on this track now, but I took the push bar bumper off, put the regular one back on. The back is not changed. And I went for the sort of red-orange color. So it's still kind of orangey, but it's also very close to red as well. I kind of wanted it to be right in that gray area. So, let's see. And this is, we don't need to have 10 laps. You know, it's a short track. Let's just run 10 laps. It's fine. So this one we can run random because it doesn't matter what cars they pick. This is a nice collision. Collision. Okay, where the fuck? Where's just random? Here. So this is a nice collision area, and the collision areas, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I'll just get in and see what happens. Oh, God damn it. I guess I got to pick the right track. We're not running this one again. We're not running this one again. Okay, this is the wrong one. This is why I was debating actually editing this. So Bonebreaker Valley has one singular track, and it is this one. And Bonebreaker. So Bonebreaker is also in Wreckfest too. I like what they did. Like both of these tracks, I think are fantastic. I think they did a great job with both. Like Bonebreaker in the junkyard, I think is fine. I like the additions to it. I don't like one track better than the other. I would say they're pretty equal. And since this is one of my favorites, that is that's a very good thing for Wreckfest too. You know, if they have tracks that are still equivalent to some of my favorites I played hundreds of times, if not thousands, maybe thousands might be overstating it, maybe over 1,000. We got a mud digger, we got a sweeper, we got me driving into people, we got, oh, it's a riding. Oh, and a stock car, wow. Okay, that's cool. I did upgrade this one, so this one was a B car when I tested it. I wanted to see what it would do as an A, so. And we just had tons of body roll, beautiful. Oh, we've got a trooper. Not for long. Oh boy. Oh, this is so much body roll in this car. This is really hard to control on this. That's cool though. Oh my god, this is not ideal for this track, but this is a really fun car to drive. Oh my god, didn't want to do that. Jesus. Oh. Lots of body roll. Lots of body roll. What the hell? What are you doing, Gasoline Ted? You're doing 360s and just plowing into people. Oh, we have a trophy truck. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much body roll in this fucking thing. Gasoline Ted seems upset about something. I will free you from Uncle Big Bob by driving into you. Carnage! How the fuck, what are you doing up there? I don't understand what they're doing up there, what he's doing up there. Oop, okay, alright, calm down. Oh my god, spin out, why don't you? If there is one advantage to this one over the other one, I think you can definitely get better. There's more shit to hit in the other one, but this one you can get better speeds built up, I think, before you drive into stuff, which is always a bonus for me. I think that's how I would describe Wreckfest 2. Actually, oh my god. Actually, at the moment, is that there's just more shit to drive into. Especially if you take any of the junkyard tracks. They can use that for their advertising slogan if they want. Wreckfest 2, more shit to drive into. TM. None of that. Oh, now we're starting to get wrecks everywhere. Oh, my God. What was that all about? This isn't the greatest car to launch in the air. No matter what the Dukes of Hazzard may have led you to believe, it just isn't. Okay, all right. Oh my God, there's just shit everywhere. Oh, good race, boys, good race. Holy fuck. Nothing like carnage everywhere. Done and done. All right. So what do we have? We had, oh, there's a sandstorm. Wow, that's, talk about the wrong vehicle. Trophy runner, stock car, 2 trophy runners. Trooper. I don't know why there's a riding in there. Ride set the fast lap time. Actually, I didn't do very well at all on that. Killer Bee, Doom, fucking dude, Gasoline Ted, what are you doing, bro? Fucking nerve of that guy. All right. Okay, so we're going to get to the next track, but we're not going to actually do the next track because we got to take a little pause here for a drink refresh, but let's talk about these on the way to it. So we got the Boulder, Boulder Bank is so-so. This one I don't object to. This one's okay. I don't like most of these tracks, so 115 tracks, there's a lot of them that are really fun. This one I don't particularly like. I don't like the ones where it's stop. You have to slow way down, take these gnarly turns and all that. Like that's racing. I don't really like racing. I like I like to build up speed and plow into stuff. So Clay Ridge, those are okay-ish tracks. Crash Canyon, a lot of people like this one. This one, honestly, to me, is kind of boring. It's got these sort of little hills that you can go up and down, and then you can see there's basically a cul-de-sac on either end of it that you do this little more or less a 180 around, and it's all dirt. I mean, these are okay. I don't dislike this one. It just is to me, it's not super interesting to do. But if you can figure out the line and then stay on your line the entire time, these are not complicated tracks, but that of course is the challenge, I think, for a lot of those. And then we have this one almost made it into the testing. So far, the only one that we've actually experienced that was part of the testing has been the Big Valley Open, the Big Valley Outer Loop. This one I was considering as well. So tarmac and wood, but a lot of the cars I was testing, I knew would not make the loop-de-loop. And part of my testing was I had to run the cars the same way that I always try to drive the races. And it just wasn't going to be possible with a lot of those. So Deathloop will be what we're going to be doing when we come back. And we're going to take just a very slight pause here just for a drink refresh, and we'll be right back. Okay, there are only going to be 16 total tracks. So we are right now on the 5th. And the Deathloop. So we're not going to do Deathloop with this. We're going to do it with a car that I have enjoyed running a lot. The, oops, shit. Okay, hold on. The Rocket RX. Just a super good looking car. I've changed nothing on this since I've got it. I like this car. This car is so much fun to drive. It can be a little squirrely, but it's a lot of fun. Excellent car. Definitely one of my favorites. And let's see. So this one is again like Bonebreaker, more of a collision track. So we're just going to let the AI pick whatever it wants for this one. This is actually a really good track to mine on as well. So if you pick, you just have to pick something that can make the loop-de-loop, right? And then give the bots lawnmowers. And this can be an outstanding farming track as well. The only downside to that is that you can't use a loop-de-loop after they wreck themselves on it. And it's not anywhere near as efficient as the Hellride. Is that a semi? Is there a fucking semi there? Okay, here we go. So I want to look at these. I want to start doing this. I meant to do this in the earlier videos. So we've got a Doom Rig, I don't know why there's a Sandstorm. 2 trophy runners. I don't know why there's a stock car, a riding. And so it's pulling from, well, actually, no, it's not, because the Killer Bee that I have is an A, the Killer BS. And a Mud Digger. Why is there a Mud Digger? Okay. So for most of these, I'm going to be starting at the back, because everything is a better car than what I have. Oh, I set this for 10 laps. I didn't mean to do that. What's up, Pepper? Fucking Doom Rig? What are you doing, bro? Get out of here. 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 Oops. I always get tempted to take the ramp. I don't need to take the ramp, but I always get tempted. And then shit like that always inevitably happens. Oh boy, okay. Let's start from 0 and see if we can make it. Generally, as long as you can get over 100 kilometers an hour, you're fine. And this thing is like demon quick. Oh, man, this fucking ramp twice in a row. Oh my god. I'm gonna do barrel. I've not driven this car in this track for quite a while, which is probably fairly apparent, I would imagine, at this point, but if not, let me confirm that. Oh my goodness. And this is what everything right now that I'm running is just at the the settings that I did all the testing at. So some of these cars I would normally not run with this setup. Okay, I don't remember what Road Warrior was. Oh, that was probably Road Warrior right there, actually. That is one of the issues with not using the ramp. I still don't like to use it, though. Most of the time, I just can't hit it dead on enough. Oh, what the hell did I hit? What did I hit? I thought it would really actually be kind of fun to test every single car on a loop-de-loop track, but I knew that, like, the harvesters don't do well with the loop-de-loop track, so, and I knew I'd have to be testing those also. God. This thing, I keep forgetting that how much it hates the wood. So, of course, I'm just going to run a car that doesn't like the wood. Okay. That was not good. Oh, my steering's fucked. Why did I put this at 10 laps again? Oh. I think I would have been better off with the speeding than actually. Oh my God, where are you going, car? I didn't want to put this on servers because of the server lag that I kept running into. And all the phantom hits I kept getting. How the fuck is Road Warrior so far ahead? Jesus. I mean, I realize I'm running the track like fucking complete ass, but... maybe I'll luck out and Road Warrior will drive into something. Which one of you idiots is Road Warrior? Neither of them, I guess. There's Pepper. I can't bump him. It's too big. I can't bump him. Definitely ram him though. Oh wow. Road Warrior was gone entirely and then just suddenly appeared. Okay, I was in the lead for a second there. What the hell was that? What is going on in this game? Hey, that's fine. You take that way. Whee! Oh, my thoroughly united. Oh, it was a riding. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, Deathloop is a lot of fun. This is one of the tracks that I was testing every single car that I ever got for quite a while. I was testing it on this track just to see what it would do. The experiment track. Okay. Next to Devil Stadium. So this one is interesting. The demolition area is one of my least favorite in the entire game. If somebody chooses this, I usually will leave the server. Occasionally I'll like live with it, but then I'll just do stupid stuff like just try to annihilate all the signs and smash into just stuff, anything other than actually participating in the demo. And but the Speedway is actually one of my favorites. Go figure. Just a tale of two tracks. Okay, so for this one, let's go find where that is. I think it's a B now. There it is. Okay, so we need to set them to B. This one is not really demo in the sense that stuff like Deathloop is kind of not demo also. I mean, kind of is and it kind of isn't. The loop-de-loop, though, can definitely eat stuff in a hurry. But this one is much more of just a straightforward racing track with lots of jumps. I love this track. This is another just super fun track. It's surprising to me that but actually I guess that is the case too, because the two of the tracks I like the best. 3 of the tracks actually I like the best on Wreckfest 2 right now are in the junkyard. The figure 8 that's there. All the figure 8s are actually pretty decent in that game. But the figure 8s that's there, the outer area sort of speedway thing, and then the Bonebreaker. I don't know how this is going to do here. We're definitely probably not going to have the speed of some of the other cars, but that's fine. This one, you can just go through this, but it's not always wise to do that. The first few times I raced this track, I actually thought that was like a barrier, like a wall. I don't know if I've ever raced this vehicle on here. This one handles a little bit differently than the ones I usually pick. This one, you want to pick something at least somewhat heavy. Oh my God, where's my steering? Wow. I wonder where my steering has gone. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't want to turn left. Oh, that's... Since they're all left turns, that is kind of a problem. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm afraid we're going to wreck out here. My steering is completely 86'd. Oh, wow. Yeah, I definitely have never taken this car on this track before. I like this car, but oh boy, it is sucking ass here. Yeah, we're we're gonna get just destroyed. The sweeper's actually a pretty good one here. I like the heavier cars, but this one is interesting in that it. I'm gonna run this again with the sweeper actually too. Sweeper's starting to grow on me a little bit. This one is it's really good at annihilating signs. That's good. I think this one is probably better as demo. That's what I was saying before, though. I wish this vehicle was better. I wish it was as good as I commensurate to how much I like it. I think it's a really cool vehicle, but it is not great at racing. Please stay on the track. Thank you. It doesn't have anywhere near the speed, too, to catch up. Yeah, we'll run this one again with Sweeper. The Growing on Me Sweeper. And I think I have upgraded this to an A before, and I just can't find the sweet spot of this vehicle, and it might not have one in this game. On the other hand, if we somehow win here just through attrition, that'd be cool, I guess. I didn't see what the other cars were. I forgot to look before the race started again. We'll see where we wind up here. I may do this again with Sweeper, I might not. I think that's one of the things that does in the tournament a lot. Is runs this race with Sweeper. Oh, we got some wreck outs here. That's good. Oh, I'm down to 44. Wow. How the fuck? I must have really fucked this thing up when I bumper planted it. Whee! Okay, that's... Oh, let's go to the demolition area. Good idea. Good thinking, car. If everybody could see their way into wrecking that's ahead of me, that'd be cool. Thank you, I appreciate that. That was super thoughtful, whoever that was. No, it's probably not. So is that Slingshot? Yeah, that one's way too far ahead of me for that to matter. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to run this again with Sweeper. We'll look at the paint jobs, though. Sweeper is one that I like. I just couldn't find a place for it. And I wasn't planning on running tracks twice, but I think I will. Or will I? I don't know. I might not. I don't know. I'm going to think about it. Okay. So the Hornet, Starbeast, Sweeper, Speed Demon, Razor. Fucking Starbeast. God. Depressing. All right. So let's go back and look at this car. Oops. So this is the I think this is better off reserved for demo derbies, actually. So I had it as a C class. It's a B class right now. Probably it's going to be fine there. I like this fucking thing, but I don't love this thing. It's still one of my favorites, though. That I don't know what the draw is to it. I still haven't been able to figure that out because it always disappoints me. And here is the sweeper, by the way. I just pulled all the shit off of it. Let's find out what this car is. I guess since I have this car in my head, I guess we might as well figure that out. Oh, it's a Euro something. It's Euro trash. It's a Ford Granada Euro trash. Okay. All right, whatever. Okay, cool. Yeah. I mean, this one did do fairly well in the testing. You know, that's fine. Let's do it. Let's do it with this one. We'll do it again. It's a B class. We'll run it again. We'll run it again. We'll run it one more time. I mean, why not? Why not? What could go wrong? I think the game actually does this a lot in tournaments. It'll put the tournament stuff with this track, with this vehicle. I know there's usually not 10 laps, though. Or is it? Maybe it is. Okay, we got vans, we got the wingman, we got probably hammerhead, or maybe war wagon. Guys, I want to... Okay, I guess we'll go here. I don't like this area as well. Okay. Alright, okay. I just love starting behind everybody. Then you have to do this shit for a while. Oh, no, you fucker. Well, we're very collision-y today. Okay. Where was I? This is better without all the... I don't know why that triangle thing is on the roof of these. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, it's squirrely. Wow. I forgot. This thing I don't think really likes gravel especially. Come back here. What's going on there? Prefer not to get into collisions. If we could avoid that, that'd be great. Nothing like bumper planning right into the fucking... That's beautiful. And I guess it's one of those two ahead of me. I don't know which. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Go away. No, you go away. Oh, roadrunners are climbing up my ass. Go away. Oh, fuck me. Maybe I should make this an A. I think so like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I really like the way that the engine sounds when it's pinging the fucking high RPMs. I think that's kind of what it is with this car. Oh, you. It is not heavy enough for this track, I'm afraid. Oh, you fucking ass. Weak. Go away. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's the revving of the engine. I should just keep picking vehicles that are bad for this track, though. That's a good idea. That's definitely the way to go. Oh, fuck. Jeez. Nice. What the fuck is this guy doing? I mean, this one at least will finish better than the last one. I do like the pink, black, white color motif of this one. I don't mind. This is, I think, a car I don't mind using when it comes up in tournaments. Oh, God. I can't say I love it, though. Just like the El Camino. I mean, how do you say you love it when they just keep fucking disappointing you? My errant car children. I just fucking bumper planted again. Oh my God. I'm gonna wreck this car just trying to run the race without me even hitting anybody. Anyway, you want to have a heavier car for this race, as is probably pretty clear by now. But I love this track. I still think this is like just a super, super good track. Even if the wrecking area completely sucks. And it's because you get stuff like this. You get these bottlenecks that are just delicious. Oh, wow, we're finishing number 2, really? Huh. Well, didn't see that coming. 2 Gremlins, a War Wagon, El Matador. Grand Duke's an interesting choice. It's not fast enough, I don't think, for this, but somebody took Blade. Oh, beautiful. Okay. All right. Enough fucking around with this track. The next 2 tracks are tracks that were in the testing, in fact. So this one, the Desert Dry Town, very okay-ish. Very okay-ish track. I don't hate this one, but I can't say I love it particularly either. I feel like this track had strong potential, and they made it too short to really be able to blast stuff. So if this would have been one where it was, they're calling it a rallycross, but if it was a larger rallycross to where you could summon the speed to plow into crap, that would have been better, I think. Okay, Eagle Peak. So Eagle Peak Reverse, I like a lot less. This is also one of the very worst demolition areas because it's so big and sprawling. It's not as bad though as the other one, the Daredevil, but it's not great. So this one is okay-ish. I don't think it runs as well as just a regular racing track. So this is the one that I used in the testing. And so one of the cars that impressed me the most was this, the Panther RS. So the Panther RS was another one that got upgraded, and I gave it this pretty forest green color. And this, I believe, was a XJS Jaguar. So we're going to run this. And we can run... So we can actually give them all super vans. Fuck you guys. We'll give it all random. And we're not going to do 10 laps, though. That's way too many. We did 5 for the testing. 5 is plenty. 5 is plenty for this track. And I probably will be starting dead last again, but the Panther RS was super impressive during testing. And it reminded me when I first got the Hunter Panther and the Panther RS, I spent a lot of time driving them and I thought they were really fun. They just weren't like as good as some of the other cars. But part of that is just because I didn't spend a lot of time with them. And my cast of favorites, I don't have one singular favorite. My cast of favorites really rotates a lot. Oh shit, I forgot to look at everybody again. Damn it. Well, I mean, we'll find out at the end. Oh boy, look at riding our ass. Why is there a... Okay, why is that there? And a big rig? One of the things I was perpetually trying to do during that testing was to hit 100, which we should easily be able to do here. Oh, pretty close. I upgraded the engine for this thing, and it definitely is a lot different now. Holy shit. It's way different than when I was testing it. I mean, in terms of just honestly the way it handles, which is kind of weird. I thought it was just going to be straight acceleration that was different, but no. There's a bunch of stuff different. But part of that has to do with the higher speeds, and you just get whipped into the turns, and then it throws the car a lot harder. See, it's throwing the car just it's reduced the nimbleness of the car somewhat. We'll see if they're going to settle in, and they're not really gaining anything on me, but they're not really losing a lot. Well, they're now they are. Wow, this thing is keeping a handle on this thing is a little bit of a challenge. It's way more fun to drive now, though. It's even if it is slightly squirrely, it's a lot more squirrely than it was before. Oh my god. That's a treat for the AI helping. Okay. For the AI helping me do the testing, is it gets to pick whatever car it wants in these races. I think I damn near killed fucking riding there. Holy shit. Gotta do those jumps a little less hot though, I think. This is just a great track. Like, I love this track. Nice high speeds, a lot of good high speed areas, a lot of places for collisions, a lot of crossovers. Fuck that up. This Panther reminds me of why I liked it so much initially. This is another just super fun car to drive. And like, I'm not really obviously super competitive in the sense where like I don't take the racing part seriously. I mostly just want to crash into shit. But and I want to, like, the cars feel good to drive. I want them to be fun to drive. And this car definitely is now. It handles a zillion times better too than the Hunter Panther for whatever reason. Hello, goodbye. Can't quite get to 100 though. I would have thought it would have. God, this thing is great. I really like this car. This is first time I've used forest green on a car before. Okay, so we had Sweeper, and the riding I pretty much annihilated by driving into it off of a jump. And we have, let's see, we had 2 trophy runners again. Why the fuck are they taking those? Killer BS, stock car. 2 troop. Why are they taking troopers? Doom rig. Why the fuck would you ever take a Doom rig on this track? I think at the end of this, I might go through and, well, I don't know. I want to show off the cars somewhat, and I feel like this isn't doing it well enough. But then again, all we're going to be looking at is the back, and you're already getting most of the graphics from the side and the front. Okay, Espadalen. Espadalen I do like. I don't love this track though. It's not one of my favorites. But I do think this one is kind of a cool one. This one, the problem with this one though is depending on who you're racing against, like, you can very easily have this race be like completely over fairly readily. But there's 4 courses here. They're all solid. Fairfield County. So this is a box for a demolition area. This is one of the areas that the Rammer RS was kind of what I had in mind, because you could throw it around a little bit easier and stuff like this. This area I like. I do like this one. I don't love this one, but I do like it. This one is chaos quite a bit of the time when you're in it. And then of course there's the Fairfield grass arena, which is very similar to this, except for this one is hay bales you can't drive through for whatever reason. And then it's got hills and grass in the same area. So this one I like a lot less. This one's honestly, I don't think great. This one, the Fairfield mud pit is, I don't like this one either, because you can't, it's both too big and it's too sloppy, and it's really, really difficult to get a lot of traction to get enough speed and force and all this kind of stuff. So this one The super muddy ones I just find to be intensely frustrating for the most part. This was one of them, and there's another one as well coming up. Those tracks I actively dislike. Then we have Fincross. Fincross are versions of these are in Wreckfest 2. And they're okay-ish tracks. I don't love them. Again, this is not really the kind of racing I like. I like, you know, much more destructive racing. Fire Rock, again, kind of the same thing. This one's okay. I don't dislike the Fire Rocks or even Fincross, but they would not be my choices generally. We also have Furwood. Furwood has a lot of stuff on it. Furwood, I think, is okay-ish. I don't love Furwood. Don't hate Furwood. It's another one that's just kind of so-so for me. This one I do like. I didn't want to include it here because the one drawback to this, so my favorite thing is just to annihilate the barn and the windmill, which you can do by driving into. I think that is super cool. I love destructible environments. I wish literally every game had them. But with this one, it is too wide open of an area. It's just slightly too big. Unless you have a lot of cars. But as soon as you get down to like 12 or fewer cars, this instantly becomes too big. But it is really fun to tool around it. This one, I'm really favorable. I'm pretty positive towards this one, but I don't love it. Now, if there is a single track that I love above all others, this I wouldn't say is it, but it would be in contention. And that is the Blessed Hellride, because, oh my God, talk about a car eater track. This thing is beautiful. And for the Hellride, we are going to go with Blade. Now, we're going with Blade for a simple reason. And that simple reason is we're going to actually set it up higher. Let's try 8. And the reason Blade is not one of my favorite cars. So this is an anomaly. Okay. This is an anomaly in that I'm putting this in here because I feel like I was able to achieve this yesterday, the last day of testing, but I feel like that this car, I should be able to launch it to the finish line off the ramp facing the skull. And I didn't get a chance to launch it at all yesterday before it wrecked out. So that is kind of the main purpose of me including it here today. This is not one of my favorites, though. The Blade is a very okay-ish car, I think. But I really thought that it'd be really fun to try to launch this fucking thing. And so that is the main purpose today of including it here, is just because I feel like there's very little that I thought was unfinished business within the testing. This is one of the things. So we're going to be facing the skull with the ramp. This is one of the things that I think is unfinished business, is to take this thing out there and to just let its nuts hang on the fucking ramp. We got sweepers again. Oh my God. I don't understand what the fucking AI is choosing. Like, it's choosing such weird cars. Oh my God. Are you serious? Right out of the fucking gate. Right out of the... Okay, we're running this goddamn thing until I determine whether or not it can do what I just said. So this, I guess you can consider almost bonus testing. I don't care. I love this track. I will run this track over and over. Oh. Okay, so see what I'm saying? I thought it could probably hit the finish line, and I think possibly it even can. I don't dislike this car, by the way. particularly like it, but I don't dislike it. I shouldn't say that. I do. Okay, my feelings towards this are more positive than not. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. The so-called kit car. Okay, dude, chill. Fucking sandstorm. God damn it. Guys, I just want to launch this cocksucker, right? Can you please just let me do the thing? Please. Nope. Okay, I need to carry more speed going into that last turn, I think. Because I really feel like we can probably get it to that finish line. And that's the only thing I care about doing in this. Like, I don't care if I win or not. I don't care if I wreck this thing or not. Which is a very real possibility, I might add. I don't care about any of that. I just want to launch it to the finish line. I wasn't able to do that a lot yesterday. And I love doing that a great deal. That's my entire motivation most of the time I'm running this track. I never seem to get tired of doing that. Here we go, here we go, here we go. No! No! I got robbed! No! God damn it! Fuck! I thought with only 12 cars, I thought I would have a better chance to be able to just... Damn it! I thought for sure. I thought. Okay, whoa. Okay. All right. Okay. No, go away. Leave me alone. I wish you guys would wreck. If it's not asking too much, please wreck yourselves. Thank you. Thank you in advance. Okay, here we go. 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 Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, somebody wrecked. Here we go, here we go. No! So you can probably see why this track eats cars. Because I have this way that I have to run it. I have rules for how I have to run this, and those rules are to launch whatever fucking pile of shit I'm racing. Those are inviolable laws. I hate you guys so much. I just want you to know that. I don't think we're going to make 8 laps here. Okay, here we go. We got a good one going now. Nope. Didn't get enough speed. Damn it. Okay. Oh my god. The Killer Bee ran that in 52 seconds, huh? Wow. Okay. Hey, what's up, Craig, on YouTube? No, this is the first Wreckfest. This is me going through my favorite tracks on the very first one. I wish this was on Wreckfest too. I wish. Let me look at this car a second. I'm trying to launch this car to the finish line, and the other racers seem like they don't want to let me do that for some reason. Okay, I need to check a couple things here. Oops, go back. Okay. I kind of feel like that's cheating, though. All right, let's try that again. We're not going to need 8 laps. I don't know why I put that many there. We don't need that many. We're never going to get to that. We'll try 6, though. All right, let's see if we get some different AI in here this time. Preferably ones that will not get in the way over and over and fucking over again. Okay, let's see who we got. Okay, we got a Doom Rig again. 2 troopers, 2 trophy runners, stock car, riding, killer bee, sweeper, mud digger, and me. Okay, sure. All right, we'll try it again. Oh, we got Max Rusher this time. Nice. Yep. Okay, here we go. Now we're in good shape, I think. Oh, the Doom Rig is still in the lead. How is that even possible? God damn it, Nutty Frank. I like this dark and stormy night business. This is cool. This is super dope. We don't have cool weather like that in Wreckfest 2 yet, but I'm sure they're like, I'm sure they're just gonna, like, they could just use this. That'd be fine. Okay. Bro, you didn't need to do that. There's no reason for that. God damn it, are you serious? Why do they keep picking on me? I just want to do one simple thing. I just want to launch this piece of shit into the stratosphere. Please, guys, let me just do my thing. This is what happened, by the way, during the test, too. Okay, I'm just going to keep running this fucking car on this track over and over again so you guys let me do it. Hope you guys know that. I just want to see if it's possible. Oh, nope, none of that. I must know these things. What in the fuck is going on in this game? Oh my god, I'm so confused and it's hurt. Is it hurt my engine? Yes. Damn it, that guy got fucking right in the way. So I need to get to, I think, 170. I am so tempted to just give them all lawnmowers. Okay, so we can enter into our run a little bit hotter than we have been. Okay, that was 169. Okay, so we can't do it. All right, the question's been answered. Question's been answered. We don't need to keep running this track anymore. Unless this has a higher top speed than 170. So maybe we could do that actually if our engine wasn't pooched. Okay, so we're gonna do one more of these. Fuck, maybe this is gonna be a longer stream than I thought. Yeah, this fucking engine's ruined. How the fuck? Okay. I have no more hits left. Except for that one, apparently. Alright, we're going to do a little farming after this. On this track. Drive into him. Okay. All right. Okay. Fuck off. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna farm this track. Because I feel like it can do it. I feel like I can get, but I can't. Okay, so we're just going to farm this one. And we're put at 60. We're going to give these assholes lawnmowers. Okay. So we're setting at 60 laps. Obviously, we don't need to go to that. I should have put 23 of them in there, but it doesn't matter. This way I should be able, hopefully, to actually fucking test this. Oh, there's 8 lawnmowers here? That's funny. That's fine. Okay, so we can get some of those guys here so they can hopefully get out of the way. Okay, engine's in good shape. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, we're actually... Oh, no! Fuck. Oh, my God. Okay, so this one is, if I don't break the engine, can this actually get to 180? See, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like it's possible, and I can't, I've got to answer this question. I cannot move on until I answer the question. So I have to try doing it without a damaged engine, preferably. No, no, no. Fuck, how the fuck can I do this? Okay. Please don't run into me. Okay. Okay. So I just can't go way past them. I can go kind of past them. Okay. Okay, now they should all be pretty close to over. For the love of fucking God. Okay. Maybe I should change it to 1. What if I go way past him? Like way past him. Oh no, god damn it. Okay, that would have worked, I think. Okay. All right, what if I okay. I'll just stay in the group. How about that? And then I'll pass him at the last minute. Okay, they should all be out of the way now. You shitheads, get out of the way. Okay, I need to reset this. I need to reset this whole fucking thing. Can I set it to 0? Can I set to 0? Let me try that. Okay. Oh, I can. Okay, wait a minute. I can set to 0. Well, shit. Okay, yeah. Fuck yes. Oh my god, I can. Awesome. All right, sweet. Okay. Wow. Oh, this is the riveting content that we all came here for, right? Okay. We're going to see if we can... I actually am tempted to do this with every single car I have now. Is just to go on there, empty track, and just see if I can blow through the fucking... to the finish line, okay? So if we can go through this finish line right here... with this car. And I feel like it probably can. Okay. Oh, so close. Okay, we're going to try it one more time. This is actually how I was debating running this entire thing, just without bots at all, but that's no fun. I don't think this thing has it in it. I don't think it can. Comes super close, but just not all the way there. It's very difficult to get a car to do that. We'll try one more time with this and then we'll call it good. Much speed as we can muster here. Yeah, there's no way to, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Well, that was fun. So we saw a lot of Hellride. That was one of the test tracks. we're gonna move on with things here. Definitely says it's becoming more like a stream than just an actual live in the studio thing. Okay, so Hillstreet Circuit. So this is another track I like a lot. This is another of my favorites. The reverse, not so much, but the regular one, yes. And for this track, I thought we would put on... Where is that thing? Where the fuck is that thing? Oh, it's this way. I thought we would put on this, the Sunrise Super. So I did kind of a fun thing with the paint job here. You can see it goes from red to sort of purple to blue. So I gave it a new paint job, new coat of paint. Sort of a Datsun, or they call it Nissan Fairleigh, but it's like a Datsun 280Z, I guess, here in America. Okay, so we'll go 11, and this is a longish track, so I think it's long like Eagle Peak, so I think we'll just do 5 laps. I think that'll be fine. This Sunrise Super, I don't know why I really like this car. Like, it's not a great car or anything, but it's another one that I just kind of get a kick out of. Usually I prefer left turning tracks, but this one doesn't do that. It turns right. Everybody drive in there. Okay. There you go. Whee! I don't mind the Dick, get off. Oh, god damn it, that fucking camera fucked me. I don't mind the reverse actually of this either though. I prefer this one just slightly, so. Oh, car. Okay. This car can get a little loose in the back end. As you're no doubt observing. So I thought it'd be fun to take it on this track. This is a good track to get really high speeds going. Sometimes excessively high speeds going. I've never taken this on this track though, so I thought that'd be kind of fun. So I do like the reverse better though for that turnaround. God damn it. Are you serious? Wow. You guys are fucking aggressive. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna... Oh no. No, this thing is... Oh my god, we're pretty fucked here. It takes me a while to remember how to fucking gauge the speeds in this one and the reverse as well. Yeah, my steering's pooched. That's good. Like that. Love that for me. Lots of good opportunities for wrecks, though. including to my poor junk. Fucking garbage. Stop doing that. I like this little jog thing there too. I don't know why. Fuck, I did it again. Apparently I'm not going to get that figured out. But the idea of racing on city streets I think is pretty fun. And there's the curb. Found it. My car is too broken to do the curb hopping thing, obviously. We need to start slowing down right about here. This car is just beat as shit. Thank you. Thank you, truck. Oh my god, this poor fucking thing. Very squirrely, but a very fun car to drive. Oh, that was ishy. But I do like this car. Not a good track, I don't think, for this car. That was a little rough. That was a little rough. I do like both Hillstreets out. They're good tracks. They're pretty fun tracks to get on and just mob around on. All right, we've got here. So the Hilltop oval I don't like. And if you've watched any of the testing, you can probably guess why, because I like cutting the track, and this one doesn't really allow that super well. But the figure eight here, I think, is probably my favorite figure eight. And so we're going to go back to the C classes. Most of my favorite cars are in A class, but there are some that I keep in C. Like this, the Rammer. It's hard not to love the Rammer, but we need to pull them down so that they don't go past C, or we're just never going to catch them. So the Rammer is just I do like this, but I started to think, I was like, well, I need to definitely have some C and B class, because sometimes people will limit their servers. So Zero Build on Twitch. Appreciate you dropping in. And so the question is, should you go get this game or hold out for Wreckfest 2? Wreckfest 2 is in a very unfinished state right now. Wreckfest 2, I don't expect to see any time before maybe the end of next year, possibly even longer. So, and that could change. Recreation is coming out in the end of October. That'll be on the PS5, where you can build your own tracks and stuff. But Wreckfest 2, I would not wait for that, I don't think. This one, so Wreckfest has 80 cars right now. I think there's 9 or 11 or something like that in early access. And they're still constantly tweaking stuff. There's this one has 115 tracks. Wreckfest does. It's probably closer to 15 for early access. And early access doesn't, at the moment, feel as good to play as Wreckfest. So Wreckfest, the first Wreckfest, the one I'm playing now, is one of the best games that I think anyone has ever done. It was in my top 25. And I've sunk a bazillion hours into this. It's great fun. So I would say, part of what I wanted to do was to showcase that a little bit with this series. I would personally not wait. Wreckfest is, at the moment, the better game by a lot. And Wreckfest 2 has very, very lofty highs to try to get to. I don't know if they will or not, possibly, but they're nowhere near that at the moment. So I wouldn't hold out for that. You could get a lot of enjoyment out of Wreckfest with just not waiting. And I think it was on Game Pass at one time as well. It is not. It was free on PS4 for quite a while, and then it went off when I think when Early Access came out, or actually before that even. So I just wound up buying Wreckfest, even though I already had the Platinum, just to get the DLC and stuff. And part of what I was doing over the last 2 weeks is testing out all the DLC cars. And some are much better than others, but there's a lot of fun to be had with the first Wreckfest still, and we'll be definitely through the end of this year, and I would imagine well into next year also. All right, so for this race, we have the TriStar is going to be interesting. We have a van. We have Grand Duke, of course. A Wingman. Oh, we got some beefy shit here. The Matador, the Cardinal. Huh, this will be interesting. Yeah, appreciate you checking out the stream, Zero Build. Oh shit, I only set this for 5 laps? That's not enough. Shit, I gotta reset this. God damn it. Okay. Let me reset it. This is too small of a track for 5. This one, this is a track that shows up in tournaments a lot as well. Okay. There are some VODs that I've done on Wreckfest too, where I took a specific car and then ran it for the entire Friday. I call these Friday Night Wreckfest sessions. They go anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, where it's just drinking beer and crashing shit. And I just take a singular car, unless there's a new update, and then I'll go through the update. But if there's not a new update, then I'll take one car and just run it through whatever is in multiplayer. So there's a lot of that as well. What's interesting about Wreckfest 2 is it seems like it's getting the attention of a lot of sim racers, which I guess is kind of good and bad. It definitely is not a sim type game. The idea of the game is to do this, just drive into shit and fuck shit up. If that's your idea of a good time, there's a lot of good times to be had with this game. Some of there's semi-destructible environments, which actually, oh, god damn it, Wreckfest 2 has as well. I mean, Wreckfest 2 just feels like an early access game. I mean, it feels like exactly what it is, just something that's not done yet. Oh, you dicks. Yeah, so this, I mean, this game is a lot of fun to play. Like, I got the platinum when it was on PS Plus, and then I've since bought everything, all the DLC and everything else. And the idea of the game to just run out and just fuck shit up, I mean, definitely I've heard a lot of comparisons to Destruction Derby. I think the guys that did this game did the flat out, the first two, not the third one, the first two flat outs also, which is, I guess, kind of the prelude to this game, I suppose. Even when I'm playing like the other racing games, unfortunately this game has ruined me because it really is kind of everything I want in a racing game, and it's kind of ruined me for a lot of other games because I will get in the other games and then attempt to play them like I'm in Wreckfest and just drive into stuff, which doesn't work anywhere near as well in the other games, unfortunately. But you can set up the wheel. You can set up the feedback wheels and all that other stuff with this game as well. I believe both this one and Wreckfest 2 is support all that stuff. Wreckfest 2 just definitely has a ton of potential, but there's, like, this game still does so much stuff better than Wreckfest 2 does. So the first Wreckfest, you can get people to join pretty readily. Even with this stupid nonsense testing thing I was doing, there were still a lot of people that would jump in. A lot of them would jump out. They didn't have the right car or whatever, but Wreckfest 2, it's not there yet with that part either. Although you can wind up racing with people from other countries a lot more than you would in the first Wreckfest, just because I don't think that, like, they have the region popularity at the moment. And the best part of Wreckfest 2 at the moment is, you know, like, if you want to chat, it's all typing chat, so you don't have to listen to people that are busy trying to show you their the amount of racial epithets and shit that they know. I mean, they can still type the vulgarity, obviously, but it's a lot different from, you know, a bunch of kids screaming it over and over again into headsets. Yeah, if you're looking to race with people, most of the people I think for Wreckfest 2, well, I shouldn't say most of them. When I first got the game, it went into early access in like March. When I first got the game, I think I got it in April maybe or May, I forget which one. But when I got it, it was mostly sim racers that were doing the multiplayer stuff. That has changed to be more of the people who just want to, you know, go fuck shit up, like this game. My wrecking car didn't do wonderful with racing. Good times. I still like the rammer. Yeah, so this one, there's a lot of really cool track. Like this one, I'm just doing like custom events. In fact, I'll drop out of this for a second so you can see. But if you go to career mode, there's just all this different stuff that you can do, and you can earn cars, and then it'll have you do like this. For instance, you can see in the graphic, you just have to do shit like race motorhomes. Like everybody has to race those, or combines, or lawnmowers, or double deckers. But there's also like actual fun tracks as well. So part of the adventure today is just to go through every single, there's 115 different tracks across 45 different environments, and most of them are good, favorable to good. So this one I'm playing it on is the PS4. So you're seeing this on a PS4 right now. And it's not like the graphics are bad on the PS4. But PS5 is, I think there's probably a lot more detail and, you know, you get a lot more frames and junk, but okay. So Kingston, the one issue I have with the Kingston, there's 3 tracks here. The Kingston tracks, I don't like that curb. That curb is really annoying. So that kind of is why I've not included any of these in my favorites. The next one is Moston. Moston is okay-ish. This one, though, you fuck up this one. You have like 1 or 2 fuck ups total, and then you're done. This was another of the tracks that was in the testing, and the figure 8 I don't love on this one. Because so you can see those actually here. So you can see the sort of riser jump things there. The figure 8 goes through those, so you have to jump these endlessly. It's a very tight figure 8. Figure 8 I don't love on this, but the demo area is probably my favorite demo area. This was the one that was in the testing. And for this one, we will go to... the fuck is it? The Rammer RS. So you can get the complete edition for, I think it's, when I got this, when I bought it on sale, I think it was like $20. Worth every cent of that, by the way. Easily the best $20 I've spent. And even though I already had the platinum and there's nothing else to do, like I'm still having a goddamn ball with this game. So we're gonna do Last Man Standing as usual, and we will take the class off. And the way that you can actually like do grinding in this game and farm stuff is actually super easy, but it's also can be like really fun to do as well. Some of the videos I've done, I did one video where I went through a whole bunch of the farming stuff, but you can get you know, up to like 9,000 credits per shot. And, you know, you buy the engines and bullshit with the credits. I have a lot of them because I did testing of every single car over the last 2 weeks just to kind of see what they were like. This is more of a, like the, you know, the video says my favorite cars and tracks. So more of a victory lap, I suppose, in a way. But anyway, we're taking the Rammer RS, another car that I find super, super enjoyable. Of the cars that I have set up primarily for wrecking, I think probably the Gatecrasher is still my favorite. It just doesn't, it won't accumulate speed enough. So, all right, hey, appreciate you dropping by, Zero Build. Enjoy work if you can. Oh my God, what do we have here? Okay, so we have a big rig. Oh God. Okay, so we have a big rig. We have a step van. We've got the fucking Hellvester. This one isn't, well. Yeah, there's three chunky boys in this one. So I think I didn't really do this during testing, but we're gonna go to my favorite part, which is to go up and just over and over again across the middle. Which is not working today. Sometimes you can get this to work really, really well. You can just go up here, build some force coming down, and then hopefully there will be something there because they all have to pass in the middle. But not working today, so guess we'll stop getting driven into and go fuck people up. Okay, let's see if any of the barrels are still here. If they are, we should get rid of them. Oh. You can probably hear this one winds out like a lot faster than the Rammer did. Oh my God. Is that a Hellvester? Oh, it is a Hellvester. Shit. Okay. That's not good. We have to get rid of the barrels. They cannot be permitted to stay there. Get rid of you. There's 7 opponents. We're at 48. Oh! Damn it. Fucking Hellvester. You son of a bitch. There we go. How the fuck did I miss that? Oh no. Oh, the big rig's done. Oh shit. Did somebody hold still so I can drive into you? Thank you, you'll do. Oh no, come back, come back. I actually want to hit you now. Here. There we go. Oh, you dick. There's a lot of reinforcement on these cars. Holy shit. Hey, we got to go after this guy. Okay. We can maybe not do that. Oh no. We're in trouble now. We're down to our last two. Ooh. We're going to have to rely on the maneuverability of a car that doesn't really have a lot of it. Okay. Damn it. Oh, the step van. FedEx delivered. I love that track. This is such a fun wrecking track. So good. Okay, Midwest Motor Center. This one's okay. This side, I don't mind this track a whole lot. I don't love it, but I don't mind it. Motor City. This one shows up in tournaments a lot. Again, I don't love it. I don't mind it. It's fine. Fine for what it is. It's 3 of those. There's the Mud Oval. The Mud Pit, by the way, the Mudford Motor Park, the Mud Pit is by far my least favorite demo track. I hate it. Hate it. It's like a little volcano thing. This one, as far as the race oval, is it gets, the stock cars get put on this lot for tournaments. It's okay-ish. It's not great. It's okay-ish. Norfolk Ring, again, so. This one has alternate routes, kind of. At least one sort of section where you can do that. This one's okay. I don't mind this one. This one's so. It's not one of my favorites, but Northland, again, kind of the same thing. This one you have alternate routes you can take. Again, very okay-ish. Very so. Don't love it, don't hate it. Pine Hills, lots of these. These you have to be a little bit judicious when you're running it. So it's good opportunities for pileups. This one's okay. There's not very many tracks I actively dislike, but there are some, but that one is not one of them. That one's okay-ish. Rattlesnake Race Park. So I like this in the main circuit quite a bit. Definitely much better than in reverse. So this, in fact, is one of my favorite tracks. And so we can't really do this without having the granddaddy of all of them. This was the only one that went undefeated. The limo, and I love this car. This limo is, again, just an absolute blast to drive. This is the longest track, so we probably don't need actually don't need more than 5 laps. We'll run 6. We'll compromise. And this is my 12th pick for favorite track. So there's 16 total. This is the 12th. I forgot to look to see who else here. That Sandstorm is going to be a problem. We've got a sprint car. We got the sweeper again. Boy, they really love the sweeper. We got a big rig. Oh my god. This is a really fun track. I like this track. Oh, we got the Hornet. Oh, that's a car I probably should have taken here. Ugh. Cool if they not drive into me anymore. The limo, one of the things I like about this is you can surprise a lot of people with this car because they don't expect it to be like at all decent at racing, and it is quite decent at racing. Has a little bit of a cap on the upper end, which doesn't help it on tracks like this. Come here, come here, come here. I might have too much of a lead, but maybe. Oh boy, that's a lot. Holy shit. Oh no! Fucking car. God damn it. Uh-oh. Oh, the sandstorm's catching up now. Definitely this is more of an ideal track for that car. And the trophy runner. Our only hope here is going to be that the Texas Hound runs into something. My pink limo. Crazy turning radius. Oh, there's somebody with a big rig. I've never taken this this car on this track before. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Something was crawling on me. I wasn't paying attention. At least not strict attention. The sprint car. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, car. This is a really good track. This is not the right car for it, but it is a good track. I like there's a long straightaways. And then you have these little sort of turns there. And you can just tail whip them. Better to have somewhat of a heavier vehicle for this, I think. This is the wrong, definitely the wrong car to be taking on this track. This is a really fun track, though. I love this track. It's one of the few non-paved tracks. What's going on here? I'm getting distracted by potential insects crawling on me. Good times. Good times. Limo's fun car to take. In fact, I want to check something here. Gotta make sure that it's a fairly low A for what it is. I gotta make sure that we have everything in it. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah. It's a fun car. Really fun car. Okay, all right, let's move it on along. So Rockfield Rough Spot. This is another of the test tracks. Just a super, super good track. And we'll finally get to the Hornet. So the Hornet, I gave a new paint job. Hornet was one of the stronger finishers in our testing. And as you can see here, we gave it just a little bit of different paint job. It is a BMW. It's not the shitty AMC car. This one needs 10 laps. This one will be interesting. We got to look at all these again and see what it's throwing in there. I forgot to look at the cars again. Oh, well. We'll look at the end here. I think I forgot to do in the last one. So we got trucks, we got big rigs. This one has an upgraded engine. Oh my god. What the fuck are you guys? This one I vaguely remember as being somewhat stable in this. Oh, there's a riding. The Hornet, I had a lot of fun actually with the testing. Oh no! Ah, you dick. Stop that. What the hell, bro? You want to be ahead of the riding for sure. Oh my god, that is the big rig crashed out already? We should have a higher top speed than this fucking Jeep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on, come on, come on, car. Okay, we'll go that way. Okay, now we can just settle in. Definitely, this thing is, so I've upgraded the engine in this. from the testing, and this thing is very rockety. But it is a great fun car to drive. This was one of the ones that I definitely was pleased to see from the DLC, even though I wasn't really familiar with it prior to getting that. Definitely can't let up here at all, or that fucking riding's gonna eat us. Oh, come on. See? God damn it. I knew it was going to happen. God damn it. We have a higher top end than that car. That car's got way better control. Oh man, he's just... Oh no, wait. I thought that was him like way up ahead. I'm like, holy shit, he's just eating everybody. Back here. Not you. Need somebody to take out riding. Riding is a car I do need to play with more. It's a car I actually did enjoy testing it. I just didn't like it as well as some of the other ones. And yeah, I managed to fuck that up. Yeah, riding is super good at control. Definitely though, the Hornet is a lot of fun. I definitely dug this car. This was a really, really cool car to spend time with. So that one goes on my favorites. Riding is not there yet. It might though. I mean, I could, realistically, I could probably do a favorites list like every fucking year. Rosenheim. This one is alternate tracks. This one's okay-ish. I don't mind this one. I don't like it, but I don't mind it. Sandstone. This one's okay. I don't mind this one either. Savalox. This is one that is in Wreckfest too. I don't love this one. I think actually it has 4 routes as well in Wreckfest too. It's This isn't one that I particularly find wonderful, honestly. It's very okay-ish for me. The Maw. This one, so this one and Thunderbolt are very similar in that they're the sort of round area in the middle. And they have, this one is surrounded by a cage and it's paved. This one is not surrounded by a cave. And it is very Mad Maxy, but it is also like Thunderbolt is similar Mad Maxy as well. This one isn't great to get traction on, and you go flying out the side of it very readily. This one I like this one less than the other one. This one though, you can kind of see them. There's those little risers right before the main thing. I don't love that part of those. But I guess they wanted to do it so you would have something to do other than just point all the cars at each other and then, put your foot to the floor and steer. Torstellen. Torstellen, I don't mind actually. I think this is a okayish track. I mean, like I said, a lot of these I just don't love them, but this one I think for the most part is okayish. I don't hate it. Tribend and Recnado will constitute the rest of the tracks for this video, so we're going to skip them for now. Vale Falls. Yeah, Vale Falls is okay-ish. Can't say I really love this one either. Wrecking Playground. So this one can be fun, but it's not really a track. It is just like you can see in the screen there, a bunch of shit to go pummel your car with. And they do have some really cool stuff, by the way, to do that with. Like you can see you can run into a turbine. There's crushers. Like this is definitely a demolition area. Like it is fun in that respect. Where if you just want to, you know, that's what you want is you want to just take it out and abuse the vehicles. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. And other than that, and honestly, so this one I don't love trying to actually run events here because it just you wind up with the counter if you do last man standing. I guess you can do deathmatch, but deathmatch will want you to run into stuff as well. And this one is fun to explore if you can find a way to do it without a time limit. But it's only a wrecking area is the way it's set up. So it's a little funky with how you do that. But there are some cool things you can do. There's cannons here. I mean, there's fun stuff. So if you're going to do this one and you just want to annihilate stuff, you got to try to find a way so that the timer doesn't interfere with that. Which, I mean, Playground is exactly right. But it is kind of annoying to have to contend with that other part. Bleak City is a holdover from something. I think one of the other games. I don't like this one. There's a free roam. There's a demolition area. Racetrack in reverse. Like none of these I find particularly enjoyable to spend time in. I don't hate the racetracks, but yeah, there's I think it's cool nods to previous games on different consoles. I think is what these are. And it's cool if they have them in here, but they're not tracks that I like to spend a lot of time in. Same thing with Devil's Canyon. Devil's Canyon I do like slightly better in that you can kind of figure out where it is you're supposed to get going, where you're supposed to be driving and stuff. But I don't love this one either. And you can see it's got these really funky textures on the buildings. Like the graphics from this one and the previous one are very, very throwback. But there's 4 here. I mean, I'm glad they're in the game. I just never use them. There's 2 here. And then there's this. The Rally Trophy. So the Rally Trophy is, I think, another one that they were doing back to one of the throwback games. And this one is, it's kind of fun to, like, I never actually went on this for like the longest time because it's like 6 minutes for a single lap. And it's you definitely have to have a somewhat durable vehicle in order to even finish it. So you wind up wrecking out a lot. I think it's a good representation actually though of like the rally cars in Europe, the B class and stuff where they're doing all that kind of thing. It is kind of cool. It's cool as here again. It's not another one that I spend hardly any time with, but I did run this recently for the first time ever on during one of the streams. I think it might have been one of the Friday Night Wreckfests. Okay, so we've got Wrecknado has Demolition area, which is not super wonderful. Again, it has kind of stuff that gets in the way of. It's very small, just that little circle area in the middle. And then we have Tri-Bend. So Tri-Bend is the only track that I'm actually running both forwards and reverse because I like it that much. The Wild Circuit just puts bullshit on the track. I don't like that. I don't find that enjoyable. Okay, so let's see. We need to find oh, where the fuck is that car? Here it is. The Hot Bomb. The Hot Bomb is just a car I really love this car. I don't know why. I just like ever since I got this, I've just had a blast with this vehicle. And it doesn't handle great. It doesn't do a lot of stuff great. But it is, I think it's just this big chunky monster that I just get a kick out of running. And it definitely, so I'm just leaving everything as is from how I tested it, which is neutral. But this one, usually I try to tune a little bit more. A lot of these cars, actually, I try to tune them to tracks a little bit more before I take them out. I'm not doing any of this for this. Like I said, this is more or less the victory lap, just me having fun with my favorite tracks. So this is, we have two more after this. And I like these about equally. Oh, there's that. You can see this thing is a demon. This is one you can very definitely get to the finish line in Hellride with. Oh. I'm sure I've taken it on this track. Like, I love this track, and I love this car. The only turn you have to really worry about going in too hot is this one. And that one, you'll wind up in the fucking stands. But this is just a super fun track. You can run really hot laps with it. Like you can see, we're running big oval time laps on this. And you can recover with this thing. Like, it is somewhat forgiving. I love this fucking car. I don't know why. I don't know why I like this car so much. This has been one of my very favorites for like a really long time. It steers like way quicker than I think it should too. That part always kind of throws me. Uh-oh, who's a Roadrunner? I better quit fucking around here. I gotta build up my lead on Roadrunner again. Maybe. Maybe I will. I don't know what car Roadrunner is. Whoa. Don't want to let Roadrunner back in. Oh no! Roadrunner's coming up. That's no good. We have 2 laps. We have to hold off Roadrunner. That's alright. We'll take this lower part. You don't want it. It's fine. We'll take it. What is Roadrunner? Oh, it's one of those. A fucking riding again. Oh shit. Okay. No, you got me. You got me. Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. He's running. Yeah, he definitely ran the fastest lap time. Shit. That's my only competition is that fucking riding. All right. Whatever. Okay, and reverse I like as well. Let's run that one too. I mean, look at this thing. How do you not love this car? We got skulls for taillights, skulls for headlights, a bomb that I assume is like an air intake, a skull behind the bomb, this gigantic cow catcher thing in front, solid wheels. I don't know how you don't just love this vehicle. I love it. So we're going to run this in reverse. Again, all these tracks, my favorite tracks. I wanted to go through every track, but all my favorite tracks will be along with the cars I'm taking, which are basically my list of favorites. And I'll just call all of them favorites, even though the Blade isn't really. I did enjoy using it. It was fun. I'll just call that my list of favorites for now. My favorites change like all the time. There's only like maybe 4 or 5 total that I really, really like. Like this is one of them. This is one of my favorites within favorites. Gatecrasher is another one of my favorites within favorites. Road Cutter's another one. That'll be the one coming up next. Get off, bro. Oh my god. Okay. I'm clearly not used to running this track left-handed, but we got Slash Maniac fucking riding. Great. My loosey-goosey hind end here. Oh no, Ryan's making the move. Trophy runners, god damn it. There's too many fucking trophy runners on this track. Fuck, I'm never catching them now. Well, actually I shouldn't say that. I might. You stay on the track. Maybe if Ryden could see his way into running into somebody, otherwise we're never catching him. Oh. Oh dear. Most of the time I run this with right-handed turns, as may be apparent. That was probably excessive. I love Tri-Bend. I think I would love it. I mean, I do love it even this way. I just am not used to running it this way. Oh, sweeper. Allow me, sir. Okay, we're definitely not going to catch, what's his name? We're not going to catch the riding. We might be able to catch the other one, huh? Oh. I love this car. I love this car even though I'm not sure it loves me. Okay. I think something's pretty pooched here. Oh yeah, we won by a lot. It's so floaty. This car shouldn't be this floaty. Listen to the sound of it purr, though. Just beautiful. All right. Good job, Red. Okay. Maybe I'll play till 8 million. Well, no, there's not a reason to do that. Okay. Last track of both the testing and of my favorites. It is the Wrecknado with I found this really cool design. So I with all these rivets and stuff for the road cutter. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's do that. Then we'll throw it right into Wrecknado. Even though I've been playing this game basically for 2 weeks straight, as far as other than like the Friday Night Wreckfest 2, it feels weird that this is the last track. Why is a sandstorm here? Good lord. Alright, the only way I'm going to run another one is if I don't win. If I don't win this, then we'll run another one. With 10 laps, there's plenty of shit plenty of time for shit to go wrong. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of riding. Whoa. Somebody brought a doom rig? What the hell? Really? Why? Why did you do that? Oh, so I could run into it, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, that's new. That's interesting. That's fun. Let's do that. Oh, it's not. God, what a fucking sweet car this is. This is another of my just like pretty much constant favorites. I love Road Cutter. Well, looks like we might be on our way to victory here. Well, that fucking riding, Jesus Christ. It's always up there. I mean, I think those are pretty high control cars, though. That's probably why. All right, so that is the list. The full list will be in the description of full list of all my cars, my favorite cars at the moment, and my favorite tracks. The tracks really hasn't changed much. There's a lot of tracks that I feel favorable towards, but definitely are not anywhere near among my favorites. These were the 16 that are my favorites out of the 115 that are in the game. And how many favorite cars did I have? Let's count. $16. 16 cars for 16 tracks. That's crazy. 16 out of 80 cars are my current favorites. Some more than others, of course, just kind of the way it goes. But yeah, just a phenomenal game. Just a tremendous game. This thing is outstanding. Just excellent work here. I have truly, I can't think of a time when I've ever not had a good time with Wreckfest. Even with a lot of the streams over the past couple weeks has been me just playing with bots. And today it was just totally me playing with bots. And it's still a lot of fun. It's still a really good time. They could not have done a lot of this, I don't think, any better. And, from bots that will have it in for you, that'll become like rivals and stuff. I mean, they just nailed it. So many fun tracks. And, yeah, definitely a fantastic game. This one, now that I own it, I don't foresee a time it's ever going to go out of rotation unless I don't stream, then maybe. But as long as I'm streaming and we're doing Friday Night Wreckfest, I'm sure it's going to crop up from time to time. But this is the culmination of a lot of streaming of this game. We ended off on one of my favorite cars, on one of my favorite tracks, one of my most favorite cars, and one of my most favorite tracks, in fact. And it was a good win. It was up against a lot of some junk, but some decent cars as well. And like they really nailed, like, part of the reason that this is so fun is they just did a great job with the AI. And that is, I mean, again, Wreckfest 2 is early access. It's not there yet, but hopefully it'll get there. But like, man, this is right at the top as far as racing games, as far as I'm concerned. Just pure enjoyment. What can I say? So we'll be back tomorrow. This is the end of the stream for today. We will be back tomorrow with Friday Night Wreckfest 2, where we'll be taking the Road Slayer. And if you're interested, there's a playlist of lots of playlists actually on the YouTube channel. All the VODs for the streams are on the YouTube channel as well. And this will be going into the Wreckfest playlist, which has a lot more stuff in it now. A lot more crashes and stuff to look at. But anyway, a lot of the stuff is in the description. So if you're interested in some of the further information, but appreciate everyone who dropped by on either Twitch or YouTube. Appreciate you checking out the stream. Hope you make it back for the next one, which will be, like I said, tomorrow for Wreckfest 2. I don't know yet whether I'll be streaming this weekend, or if I am, which day. If you go to the Twitch page, there's usually an indication of what the next game is going to be. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today. Full list and all the breakdown and stuff will be in the description for this VOD. But appreciate everyone. But for now, I will bid you all adieu.